All right, welcome back to More Satisfactory. I'm working through the rest of Phase 3 parts. Um, I'm setting up this blueprint that's like a computer factory, but it's not an all-in-one because you have to supply it with cable, plastic, copper sheet, and I think that's it. And it makes yeah, cable, plastic, and copper sheet. And upstairs, it will make circuit boards. We got some plastic coming in, so that should be running in here soon. Copper's got some stuff in there. And then that comes back down into this downstairs first floor and makes the computers. So a sushi belt design with stuff coming in as a mix. And then going out is going to be all of the extra stuff. So I've got some extra plastic, it looks like, going through, and which I think that needs to be fixed. And then also I'll have the circuit boards and computers that come out of this, all sushi style. So my plan is to put this close to my main conveyor bus and have it sushi stuff in as a merge, maybe balance it out somehow so I get a little bit better of a mix, and then have all the rest of this stuff go back out and go to a smart splitting type setup in my main conveyor bus area and have it reinsert unused parts back into the conveyor bus. So instead of tractors, it's going to do this all through this right next to the conveyor bus. So we will see how it works. Got some bugs already, working through it. Let's see what we can do. All right, first bug, or actually this is like the 400th bug. But one thing I noticed when it's bringing in stuff along the sushi belt, I'm coming in at a Mark IV, just slamming it all in here. And then I'll insert at a Mark I my circuit boards, and then still Mark IV all the way through. So I want to preload up all of the assemblers just to make sure those are maxed out, since that'll make my circuit boards. And then it'll start dumping stuff into these smart splitters for this manufacturer, all at a Mark. These are Mark II all through here. So, yeah, you know, I actually need to do one other thing too. So anyway, this is all Mark IV, then stopping here at a Mark II where it'll just throttle it down and keep all of that, all this mix just coming in as fast as it can, and then inserting all that stuff. So I do, since I have a Mark IV here, what I noticed, there's only a Mark I right down there. So I think I want that to be a Mark IV. So that way it'll load up my assemblers with all of the stuff that's needed. Can I get in there? Come on now. Maybe over here. So I think that's gonna load up everything. And let's go. Come on. Yeah. I'm too slow. I think maybe I got it from over here. I think this will do it. Okay. So now Mark IV belts are feeding everything for my assemblers, and that'll make sure that those are always full. And then it'll load up plastic into here. And I think it'll be okay with the amount of plastic I'm producing. I think it'll be okay. I think so. So, yeah, let's see if this works. Okay, so that's fixed, it's saved, it's loaded in, and we got a Mark IV belt over there. So I'm gonna hook this up to power. Just have like a testing kind of thing set up here. And then I've got a bunch of material in this little container, and we will just hook that up and let that fly in, and we'll see what comes out. I'm not gonna worry about the output just yet. I must have hooked it up wrong. Sometimes it does that. I'm not sure. Is that gonna work? Yeah, there we go. So a bunch of plastic coming in. It's going up. Yeah, now it's not going through there. So it's just splitting it in half. Well, I guess thirds, because some of it's coming into the manufacturer as well. And then nothing's overflowing, so that looks to be fixed. Here comes the copper. So that should go into those assemblers. Uh-oh. That one's kind of... I might have a conveyor inside of here. So here's what we're gonna do. Thought I fixed that. I know I didn't fix that. This is a Mark IV, but I think there's a... Yep, see there's a little conveyor in there. So we can take that out, and then we can just attach that. Now that should be pretty good. Wasn't a problem because this was also a Mark IV, but yeah. Now we got wire coming in. See, now it's throttling it down because our cable, sorry, and there was a little circuit board that just came through. So we have one circuit board in here, and now cable is in here, and this is throttling down, and should mix pretty well. We already had plastic, we already got cable, and now we should be making a computer. Now nothing is out here just yet. Did I do a Mark II? I think I did. It doesn't really matter for the testing purposes, but we will go here, and while I'm thinking of it, let me just go fix this bug that was here. Little Mark I conveyor, which isn't really needed when you have like a fountain or a ceiling floor hole, whatever you call it. So now that's good. And I think that is going to fix and get the functionality of this whole thing going. I don't know if I want to do like Mark IVs through this whole thing just to make sure it's loaded up great. I did Mark IIs because this is 70 total per minute, building all of this up. So a Mark II will keep it full, keep computers going, and eventually, once it loads up enough circuit boards, then it'll start dumping out circuit boards and computers, but it has to start making all of that. So a little mini computer factory. So I'm working on a little detail here. I have this merger that's hanging up in the air. I don't want to have it look like it's suspended, like it's suspended by cables. So it'd be easy just to put a wall outlet on there, but then you have that little power symbol. So I think it's kind of neat to turn them around, but I'm just trying to get this lined up so that I have a small pillar support that would be underneath here to support this. So I'm using a barrier and column technique to place this in a more precise way. And I think that might work, but I do have to put a foundation here. Like that. Hopefully I'm not going to get trapped. All right. And then a small pillar support here. And then I can just nudge this into place. And those wall outlets get buried into it. I don't see anything coming underneath it. And I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, well, got quite a bit of design work done in this whole blueprint. Just adding some color for some depth in the walls. Maybe I'll add some more windows over in here too. I've got some windows set up along this outside wall and these concrete pillars going straight up. There isn't really a way to put these angled. At least I haven't found a way in this blueprint because it's right at the edge of the blueprint. So I can make some angled ones after to snap on like a type of roof or something, but even without them I think it looks pretty cool. I got lighting all done throughout on the inside and on the outside. We got this main wall with some accent lighting going through, and this side, I just have some street lights coming out to show where the doors are at. So once you come in, there's one more street light on the inside to illuminate your entry. And then on this main floor, I have these running lights through here for just the main walkway lit area, all controlled by a light control panel. And yeah, I had to redo some of these logistics, so we'll see how well if I did that correctly or not. I'll test that out. And then on the outside over here too, just one more light just to show this area. And then on the upstairs, I've got all these catwalks running everywhere. Upstairs, there's a little catwalk area here that's just lit by the ambient light for the rest of the factory. And then during the day, it would be a nice greenhouse in here. And coming through here, you can get to the top of the assemblers and like walk down through this way, look out the window, look over this way at the circuit boards being produced, and see your hanging merger through right here. And then one light up here just to put through, through the glass. Kind of wanted to have more glass through this way too. And just like that, they're in. 2 computer factories. Alright, so I have this little spreadsheet just to figure out how much material I need. So I need to bring in copper, plastic, and cable. Circuit boards will be made in the factory, so I don't need to worry about those. So what I think I'm going to do to start off with is have just a Mark 1 belt come out for copper sheet and a Mark 1 for cable. Since that's the max I need is 60 and it's close enough, so it'll fill up the manufacturers and the assemblers, and then spill the rest overflow back to central storage. The thing is with plastic, it comes in via train, so it's not coming in continuously. It comes in with just a little bit at a time. So I'm going to do a Mark IV belt for that, since I do need quite a bit of it, and we'll see if it fills it up or not. Alright, so here in the computer area, right off of my central storage bus, I have these 3 belts already prepped. So what this is doing is everything comes in from this way and is inserted into this whole long wide thing, and then it combines up down there. So what I'm doing here for some different things is having some parts already split off, like cable is going that way, that's going to some space elevator parts by a tractor, and then I have more stuff split off down further. That's just some plastic that had come in. There's not a whole lot of it, but this is only a Mark 1 belt for now. So let's go ahead and make that a Mark 4. And then I have my copper sheets that are split off. So these I'm going to, I think, just merge together and run it into the 2 buildings over there. But before I do that, I want to set up a reinserter. So I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did right here, except for, except for the plastic, I think. Plastic's going to be my bottleneck, so I don't need to worry about that one just yet. I'll save room for it just in case. I think I have enough room to do it. So I'm going to set up the reinserter and then bring those sushi belts up along this way to reinsert back in. But that's how I'm doing this. It's quite a project to have all of this together in one big area. But yeah, this is just how I have it set up. So, all right, I'm going to do that. All right. So, got some stuff going on here. I think I'm ready to hook it up, but let's go through it. So, I have cable, plastic, and copper sheets being split off my main line, coming into this merger. Now they're all merging together to get a good mix, and I think what that means is it's still going to be one for every other one. like equally spaced, so I'm gonna get a bunch of copper and wire going back. I might fix that so I get more plastic going forward, but for now I'm gonna leave it. So that is not hooked up yet. That's what I'm gonna hook up here in a minute after I go through this. That's gonna go into this splitter right here, and that'll feed these two buildings. Now the factories are going to do their thing, and they're going to spit out computers and circuit boards and leftover copper sheets and wire and maybe plastic. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using 200 plastic per minute, so I'll be very surprised if I get plastic coming out. So that's coming back here, and this is where I think that it's set up correctly. All right, so it's coming in here. This is a Mark III belt. Mark III to feed this. And then I'm just speeding it up to Mark IVs everywhere through here, just to make sure I'm not gonna lose my computers and circuit boards. Oh, I suppose I should hook those up too. So here, I'm gonna send computers out the middle, because things are coming in here. Computers out the middle, and overflow to the left. So any computers that can't make it are gonna go this way too, which shouldn't happen. And then here, this is the input. To the right is circuit boards, and center is overflow. Now that overflow should be copper sheets, wire, and plastic. That's gonna go down this return path through here, underneath here, and then be split off here. So overflow in the center, and then the right is cable, reinsert it back into the matrix, down into here, cable. Oh wait, hopefully, I might just have to change that one. Nope, cable is this first one. That's going into the cable line. And then, second one, is coming in, and to the right, copper sheets. Overflow straight ahead. Should not be any overflow or any copper sheets. They should be able to consume them all. I do see sometimes it gets one or two. And then here, to the right is plastic, and then straight ahead is any other overflow. And I just put a belt out here to see if anything does come out. I might just throw a storage thing in here, just I don't know, just to make it so it has a place to go. And there's some buffer, a little more than just a belt. So I think it's set up and good to go. Actually, the only thing I do want to do is hook these up. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna let her fly. I mean, it's not making that many. All right, let's just hook it up, and then I'll do that later. So here we go. Engage. All right, we've got stuff coming in. Ooh, there is a good mix of plastic. Good. I want more plastic than the other stuff. All right, so now I got stuff coming in through here. See, the thing is it is splitting it evenly, so I'm not getting a whole lot of copper sheets in here. All right, we got stuff going in up to the assemblers upstairs. We've got stuff coming in here, plastics in here, some cables in there. What do we have in our assemblers? It's a race. Let's go. All right. Assemblers, we have no copper sheets in this one, but we have plastic. Do we have copper sheets over here yet? Yes, we're almost there in plastic. Now the train has not arrived yet, so I probably won't get plastic. It actually looks like it actually made one. Circuit board, yep. So now that's gonna go back. It made a couple of them. It's gonna go back and reinsert that into this line down here. And I saw one go through. So now we've got one circuit board, two circuit boards. All right, so that's working. Now, I don't think this is full yet. It'll take a little bit to fill up, but let's see, see if anything is coming back yet. Nothing is coming back yet. That's good. I might pause this one by taking out this guy right here, just so I can see what's coming out. All right, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's see how the other factory is filling up. I hear some stuff working. It sounds like it's actually making a computer already. This one had more plastic. Nice, we got one computer coming out. All right, so come on out, computer. What? Oh yeah, all right. Here it goes. Yay, our first computer. You stay there, you're gonna go on the whole belt. All right, we're gonna go out this secret entrance. I don't think that one made one yet. See, we're getting like a little bit of copper sheet, a little bit of wire. Come on, computer. Where are ya? Nothing in there yet. Sometimes I thought maybe it would sneak in there. Oh, there it is. Look at that little computer. Here he comes. He's going right down the line. Yay. We are almost to the end of phase 3. All right, now we're going a little bit faster on Mark 3. And you're just going to chill right there. All right, so, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and hook you up then. Go, go, go. There it goes. That's the computer aisle. That's probably the most complex logistics thing that I've ever made yet in here. I mean, everything else is just, it's big, but this is like a lot of logic and doing different things when you get to these sushi belts setups. All right, starting to get some overflow coming in through here now. I saw some copper sheet before I started recording. There it is. And there's some wire too. So nothing is flown out over here. And let's just double check. Turn on my headlight. Wire cable is going to this far one. And copper sheet looks to be going into this one. I don't see anything getting mixed up. For now, I'm running. Everything is working as intended. And then I will just have to double check that I'm not getting computers or circuit boards in the wrong spot in central storage. That's about it, I think. Kind of a little bit interesting craziness going on. Not really that bad. There's only 3 smart splitters here just to reinsert stuff to make like this loop. And I don't think it's too far-fetched. So I guess that's it for now. Oh, here comes plastic.